Good afternoon, everyone. So welcome to the last session for me and also for this course. Yay! Are you glad? This will be the last week that you have to stay up late. I hope, right? I hope you don't have any other class that has to be in the evening like this. Okay, so let's get it done, shall we? So today I'm gonna go to topic number 2. So let's check out what it is. Okay. Again, if you still remember what we did last time, we make a website, right? We're using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, okay? Today, I'm going to focus more on the JavaScript parts, okay? And this is the topic today, is to use JavaScript frameworks, okay? The thing is that when you were developing using the technology from last week, there's nothing wrong with it. You know, people who do this for money actually still use HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, but they don't use it in the way that we did it last time. Okay, what you did last time, I would say that is very, very flexible. Okay, you start from blank, everything just start from blank file, everything blank. You have all the freedom to do anything you want. That is a good thing for learning. And that's also a good thing if you just do this thing for your own, on your own project. It's the best way, okay? But when you start to have a very, very complex software, or you have to work with other people, starting from scratch and do everything, having too much freedom is actually not a good way, because you are gonna run into maintenance issue very, very quickly, okay? So your code is gonna be spaghetti, and nobody can read your code, nobody can understand. And then when you want to maintain a software with like million lines of code, nobody wants to read your code, okay? So that's why we have framework. Framework is like a set of rules that if everyone follow, then we all can agree on the same thing, and then maybe our life might be a little bit better. I wouldn't say that using framework would be really easy, okay? You still have to learn a lot, you have to, you know, scratch your head a lot, but your life is actually less miserable. So that's why if you are going to write software for money, like you get paid writing software, chances that you are gonna work in big company, and we're gonna use framework, okay? And when I say framework, I mean it's a JavaScript framework, because this is kind of like the starting point of kind of developing all of this, okay? So a framework is a library. Okay, that's not that meaningful, but it's a code that restricts something. So it provides the opinion about how the software should get built, okay? And again, I was mentioning, if you use framework, what are you getting out of it? It's predictability. If you follow a certain guideline, laid out by the framework author, you have some predictability that you can guarantee it's going to happen in the same way every time. And homogeneity, meaning that you and your teammate will typically write codes that look the same. Even though we have different backgrounds, we have a different skill level, we are going to write the code that looks the same. That means that I can read somebody else's code without scratching my head too much. You know, it still takes some mental overhead or mental effort to read other people's code, but actually less painful, okay? And that's why we use it, okay? And you know, it's always, you know, nothing is black and white, meaning that, you know, what you did last time, we call it vanilla JavaScript, meaning that vanilla is like a flavor in ice cream that's very plain. So you can always do the plain JavaScript if you work on your own project, and that's all you do. It's very quickly to get started. But once you start to use framework, you know, there are, you know, some motivation of why you want to do it, like working in teams, your code really get larger, application become more complex. Okay, so even for me, I adopt both approaches. When I work on my own project, you know, I don't need framework, I just use JavaScript. But you know, when I do my other serious stuff, then yeah, I do turn into frameworks like this. Okay, and nowadays, there are many frameworks to choose from, and it's actually quite overwhelming, okay? And to choose one for you, I base on the results from the survey. So this is called the Stack Overflow surveys last year. So Stack Overflow is a website, it's a forum that if you're developers, you go there and ask questions. and it's a great place to hang out if if you like this kind of thing. So every year they do the survey, and then they have more than like 20 or 30,000 developers doing the survey. So it's a good kind of investigation into the states of technology in terms of writing software. Okay, so let's see the results. Okay. Okay, and again, all of this term you don't need to know. I'm just going to point it out what I'm looking at. Okay, so right now I'm looking into web framework and technologies. Okay, there are many candidates in here. Okay, first of all, we don't care about Node.js because this is server. Okay, we are doing client-side application. Okay, don't worry if you don't understand this term, but there are different kind of places where code gets run. If it gets run on the server, it's called the server-side application, but we're doing the client-side, the thing gets runs on the web browser of the user. Okay, so the top one for the client-side application framework is actually this guy over here, React. Okay, so this is the reason that I'm gonna have you get some hands-on working with React today. Okay, so we are going to build pretty much the same thing like last time, but I want to show you. If you want to get paid, you have to know this one, okay? Something like that, okay? Nowadays, the job for developer is less attractive, okay? Like 5 years ago, developer get paid a lot because of COVID and because of the rise of technologies. But nowadays, it's plateau. So I wouldn't say that the developer job is the most sought out of among the graduates, but still among the top highly paid profession still today. I'm not sure about the AI disruption. I think it's coming. So that's a long topic to talk about. Okay. Oh, well, anyway, React it is. Okay. All right. So today, keep in mind that this is going to be the actual coding, meaning that if you make one mistake, it's going to yell at you. Like you cannot make any mistakes. So I'm going to have you copy and paste a lot because that way we can minimize the typo. Okay. Okay. So to get started, I want you to open something called the command prompt. Okay. It's this guy over here. Okay. I usually type CMD into the search bar. Let me show you one more time. I type in CMD like that, and it should come up. Okay. You guys born with mouse, right? When I was young, actually my first computer, there's no mouse. I had to type everything. So this is back to my youth when computer has no mouse. Okay. Yeah, so that guy's over here. Okay, so don't get scared. It's just a bunch of commands that you just have to type it in. Okay. Okay, so what we are going to do is you may copy and paste. I think that would be the best strategy for today. If you want to copy, you just select. I think you know this, right? Just select and copy. Okay, but the pasting part, I'm sure you might not know this. If I want to paste anything in here, I do right click. Okay, so I hope that's new to you. Okay, and then I can hit enter like that. So what I'm doing here is that I want to move my current location to the desktop. Okay, so when I move my current location to the desktop, this means that I'm actually, like anything that I put in here will show up on your desktop. So that way you can locate it. Okay. Next step is I'm gonna copy this one and then copy, highlight and copy, just this line only. Okay, and I'm gonna go and right click here and then I'm gonna hit enter. Is that cool? And do get help early, okay? Because this one, if you miss one step, then the rest you cannot do. So you gotta have to like do everything correctly, which I can help you very quickly too. Yeah. But let's stop here when you see the project name. Okay, so let me continue. So first, actually you can use any name, but you know what? Just use the default one. So just hit enter. Okay. And this is going to be the React framework, the JavaScript frameworks, right? We are using React. So can you use your up and down arrow key? No mouse. Okay. Right now you cannot use mouse. Just up and down until you land at React. Okay. Okay, and hit enter one more time. Okay, you will be presented with lots of terms that non-developer probably doesn't want to know, but I will show you that. I will tell you that just pick this one. Okay. I mean, it's not gonna matter at this point what you choose. The only thing that I want you to choose is called TypeScript. Okay. So TypeScript is kind of like another superset of JavaScript, but trust me. Actually, sorry. JavaScript. Okay, TypeScript would be too much. Okay, please choose this one. Okay, if you make mistakes, just call for my help. Okay, I can go back and fix it. Okay, but for those who still with me, choose JavaScript. Okay, and SWC, and then hit enter. Okay, and the rest you can leave it as the default option. So no, yes. And that's it. I will do it for you one more time. Don't worry. For those who maybe get caught up somewhere else. Okay. And this is where you want to be. Okay. Let me actually go further for those who is with me, who are with me. I can do this. I put my mouse over here and then hold Control, and then I click, and then I left clicked. I hold Control and left clicked at the link. Then you should be redirected to the web browser with the URL specified like this. And while you're waiting, you can keep clicking at the count until the universe ends. Okay? Just keep clicking for now. All right? While I'm helping other guys. Okay? Okay. Let me do one more time for everyone. Okay? I have to delete my stuff first. Oh, okay. Let me start over. Okay. Okay, let me start from the beginning, okay? At the beginning, we're going to open the command prompt, cmd, okay? And then we're going to copy cd desktop, paste it. There you go. Next command, pnpm create with at latest, okay? And I usually just leave it default. This one, please choose React using the up and down arrow key, and then choose JavaScript plus SWC. Actually, all of it doesn't really matter that much, but you know, I stick with this one because I know it works. Okay, so that one, and then the rest just use the default one, and you're done. And once you did this, then you can control and then left click to see this one. So let me go around the room to see where you guys at. Control click. Oh, you're good. You can control click now. Yes. Can you control click? You just hit enter. Enter. Oh, sorry. Can I sit down? Yeah. Okay. Because you already did, there's already folders in here. That's why I need to delete it. That's all. Okay. React. This one. That. Okay. And then once it comes up, just control click. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Hmm? What is this? No, no, just this one. Okay, just enter and then wait. That one. Mm-hmm.
We do have to like click enter this one.
Okay, and React. No mouse, no mouse. Mouse doesn't work.
Enter.
Enter, enter, and then JavaScript plus SWC.
This one.
No, 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 not JavaScript. JavaScript. Yep. Enter, and then hit enter 3 times.
3 times.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. And then you do control click at this link. Hold the control key and click at the link.
Right.
Hold the control and left click at the link. Yes, please. Yeah, that's all. You got it. Okay. Wait, this is your friend. Okay, that's you. Sorry, I was looking at the screen. You can control click to pull up the websites. Okay. Okay, good job. Okay. Okay. We need to delete this thing first. Okay, try again. Okay, control click. Can you control click? Hold control and left click at the link. Left click at the link. One more time. Left, not right. Left click. Left click. Okay. Okay. That wasn't so bad, right? This is how people get paid. So just do something very cryptic like this. That's how they got paid. Okay. All right. So next stop is. So let me show you this. So what you are seeing right now. Notice that the URL is not something that you see when you use internet, right? It's called localhost. Localhost meaning that the server is actually on your machine. Localhost meaning local hosting. Okay. So that means that if you were to terminate this process, then your website goes away. So let me show you this. So right now, your website is actually running because this is serving. This is like a server serving the website on your local machine. If I want to terminate this process, I can do that by hitting Control and C. Control and C, the C cat, right? And once I terminate this process, notice that I can type now. Normally, if I'm running the process, I cannot type. It doesn't do anything when I type, okay? But if I want to run this thing, so let me show you. If I were to terminate it like this, if I were to refresh my web, it will be gone. Like when the server, like the website is down, right? When the website is down, that means that the server is down because you just terminate the server process, okay? So if you want it to come up again, you have to type npm run dev, or you can copy from here. This one, okay? It's on page 10, okay? Page 10 will have the commands to run the server one more time, okay? So the command is called npm run dev, okay? And if I hit enter one more time, then actually, you know what? It doesn't work because let me just do this, okay? So I actually skipped one more step. Okay, so please don't get confused yet. Okay, just close it, or better yet, close terminal. Okay, we don't need terminal anymore. Okay, that might be better. Sorry, I forgot the steps. Okay, so once I close the terminal, then I want to open VS Code. Okay, so this is the step that I laid down. Okay, and next step is I'm gonna drag this thing into here. If you recall from last time, we create a folder and then we drag the folder into the VS Code. Same thing, we already had folder. We just drag it in like this. Okay, and once you did that, you are going to see something like this on your file browsers. Okay, it has to look like this exactly. Okay. Okay, one more time. So I want you to close all the terminal. Okay, close everything. We don't need them. We're gonna open VS Code. Okay, and then we're going to drag the folder. It should be on your desktop though, called Wit project. Okay. Okay. And next step is we are going to bring in terminal. So go to the dot or the menu called terminal and new terminal. Okay, so I want you to find this particular menu for me and click on it. You should see the terminal coming up. Okay, so what you should see is something like this. I want you to see some, it might not look like this, but something should come up for you to type. Okay, and the command I want you to type is npm run dev. Okay, so can you type this one in? If you cannot see, I'll just blow it up for you. This one. And once you type it in, you are going to see similar things, right? There's going to be the link, and you will see that your server is actually running now, like your website's working. Okay, so let me show you. I just hit it, right? And now it looks the same, right? But now because this is actually terminal, it's the same thing. It just lives inside VS Code. That's all. But if I go back to my web, right, and I refresh it now, it should come back. Okay, it should come back. Okay. Or if it doesn't come back, can you close it? Maybe the ports are different. But if you control click one more time, it should come up. Okay? Because I noticed that the first web that you open actually has different ports. So right now it's open. Okay. So if it doesn't work, then you should control click one more time, just to make sure. Okay. So how it works is that right now I have my process running. If I want to stop this process, I will do Control C cat. Control C, by the way, Control C, okay? And now you see that the prompt come up. That means that the process stopped, right? If I go back here, then I refresh, then I will get website gone, right? If I want to come back here, I can type npm run dev one more time to bring up the server, and then my website will come back. Okay, so that's actually how website works everywhere. Like there has to be a computer running in order for you to see something on the web browser. Like somewhere on the network, you gotta have server running. So this server is running on your computer. Okay, let me just go around the room one more time before we actually get started. Okay, what happened if you, yeah, can you enter? Can you click enter? You have to click here. There you go. Can you control click? Control click. There you go. That's your web server. Okay, very good.
Why is your screen black and the thing?
Okay. Why is your, wait, is your not spinning?
No.
No. And
Why are you not
white.
spinning?
This one.
I don't understand. It should spin. There's no reason for it not to spin. But yours working. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure. but yeah, yours running. Okay. But I can tell you why it's. I can tell you why mine is black because I can set it. It's actually this is the dark and light theme. So if I go to setting, and then I go to appearance, and I set my theme into light theme, then my stuff is white. So white and black and white, that's not the point. But why is it not spinning? You know what? I never actually looked into it. So why don't I do that right now? Okay. The part where it's spinning is actually this one. Actually, this one. Okay. So it goes to this React logo. So asset and we. So it's actually this file over here. And then why it's not spinning? This one's not spinning too. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't know. Wait. Okay, I should know. Okay. Okay, React logo, React. So class name. You know what? Okay, you know what? I don't think this one. I don't know. Something to do with the CSS because the original file is just the image, right? But then the spinning part is from the CSS. So something to do with the CSS. I have to dig it in. But just want to make sure that you guys are with me. I'm seeing that one over here. Do you need some help? Nope. You're good. Okay. You're good, right? Okay. You good? Yes. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, I think white's good. I'll keep it white like this. Okay, but you guys can change it to the dark theme if you want. Okay. So the first thing is I'm gonna keep changing things so that you know where it is. Okay. So first is I want to change this one, with project, because this is gonna be my website. So let's find it. Okay. So if I go to my the VS Code, right? Take a note that there is actually something looks familiar, right? Index.html. This is the first file you create last time. So let's do that. I go into index.html, and you can see that there's a HTML tag called title. And why don't we change them in here? So my very cool website. Okay, so change them anywhere you want. But the bottom line is I want to go into index, right? And then I want to change here. So can we do that, please? And remember that this program does not autosave for you. So if you ever see something like this, that means that you haven't saved your file. So again, Control S is your friend. Okay? I never use the files and save option. Never. Okay? I go back here and you can see that now my title has changed. Okay? So that's the first thing you can change. So far so good. Okay. The next thing is actually this one you can change it too. It's called favicon. Okay. This guy over here. Okay. So the favicon, let's do something fun. We're gonna go into this website on page 12. Okay. There's a website called the favicon generator. Let's check it out. And this one allows you to generate the favicon that you want. Okay. You can use text or emoji, or it doesn't really matter, right? So I'm just N because my name starts with N. So I'm gonna type N in here. Okay. And right away I can see how the favicon is gonna look like under different pixels resolutions. Okay. I can pick new color, right? I can change the color. And maybe if you want to do emoji, that's up to you. Okay, that doesn't really matter. Okay, I'm gonna pick this one, and then change stuff like this if you want. And once you're done, you can go and download the zip file. So the bottom line is just download it.
I can't find my website.
You cannot find your website.
Yeah.
actually localhost. This one, that's your web. Okay, you don't have to spend too much time on this. Okay, if you don't mind, just download it. Okay, but if you're okay, you can even use the default one if you want. Okay, the bottom line is I'm gonna download it. Okay, and I got the file. It's actually the zip file. So take a note that what if it's a zip file, you have to decompress it. You cannot use it right away, right? So in Windows, it looks a bit confusing because if I go to my zip file, so it should be in your download folder, okay? And if I were to click into it, then it's almost as if I can use it, right? Because I see the file right away. But this is actually not usable at the moment because this one, it's still inside the package. So I need to drag it out first before I can use it. So let's do just that. So I'm going to drag it out into desktop like this. Okay, so this is when you are actually decompressed it. Okay, so like I don't like this interface at all because it looks like I can use it, but no, this is still inside the compressed file. So I need to drag it out, okay? And I'm going to close it, and now I'm going to open the stuff that I just decompressed, okay? And you can see that I have a bunch of things that I can use, right? What I want to use, it's actually this guy over here. It's called favicon. Why is it like this? Okay, let's see. Why is it like this? I don't understand. It's not supposed to be like this. Oh, maybe this guy. Oh, yeah, sorry. Probably this guy. Okay, probably. Okay, you know what? I need to know the extension, so maybe I'll see it real quick. Yeah, there you go. So actually the one that I want is this guy over here. I want favicon.svg, but for some reason it doesn't come up. So let me try and download it one more time. I don't know why. It actually never happened to me. So let me do that one more time. I don't know why. Just click something else. Download it again. And then I extract it. And then I can see. There you go. Wait, what? Okay. Now I'm getting confused. Why is it like this? Okay, never mind. Okay, I don't know what, can I see what you have? Maybe your computer, maybe mine. Yeah, okay. So for you, it's not even showing. So it's okay. So for you, it's not even showing the graphics. Okay, so maybe there's something with the preview. Okay, so let me just do this. Okay, so what you want is actually favicon. So let me just do maybe medium, large. Okay, all right. So I want you to open VS Code and put it side by side like this. Okay, and I want you to expand the public folder. See the public folder, and there's a file that's called favicon. Okay, can you put it in here? Okay, so let me show you how to do it. I'm going to drag it in here. And notice that once I did that, then I have a file called favicon.svg. It's in here. Okay, so I want favicon.svg in the public folder. So you typically just have to drag it in. Okay, I'm still curious why it looks like this. So weird. Okay, so let me just go through the process. Okay, and next thing is I want to go and make sure that I change this one right here. Okay, notice that this is the file that appears before, right? But now we want to change it so that this one is called favicon. Okay, essentially I want the name of the file and this one to match. There you go, like that. Okay, for those who just came in, I can help you get started right away because it's a lot of things to do. But let me make sure that mine looks okay. So I'm gonna save it, and then hopefully, I don't know why, but my stuff has become black. Okay, so maybe something with this website. I blame this website. Okay, so let me try one more time because I don't understand. Okay, hold on. Let me try something else like emoji or something. But maybe you guys, it works for you, but doesn't work for me. Oh, because okay, download one more time, extract it, okay, and put it in here. Like that. Okay, wait, see, it works for me now. I don't know why, maybe the letter is black or something, I'm not sure. So, if I saved my stuff, then, yeah, finally, my it's actually changing, okay? So, this is the first time that something weird like this happened, so I don't know why, but yeah.
Which one is on inside?
I want this guy over here. Okay, so you need to collapse this, that one, go to public, this one. Okay, so that one. And then you can do, you can change this one to favicon. Okay, but, and don't forget to save it here. Okay, can I help you two, right? Both of you? Okay, can I will help you because that's a lot of steps. Okay, can I sit down? It's okay, so can I sit down? Wait, you, okay.
ไปสอบใครออกมา
ไม่เป็นไรครับ I know, so it's better for me to start for you. It's okay, I help you. There's so many steps in here.
ตอนแรกผมจะส่งเมลหาอาจารย์ว่าต้องเรียน帮我跟老师帮你我让他做一个
我们现在在那个第12页12页然后可以从第10页或第10页做起差不多到第10页
我的文件在你那里我的文件在你那个上面
文件在我在我的
在你那电脑我上次用的
没有啊这是新的文件啊
This one? Okay. You can start from here. You don't have to do what I did here. It's okay. Okay. Can I sit down? I'll just do everything for you until this point. Okay. It's okay. It's okay.
After week I had to send you
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. No worry.
so I'm late sorry
Create. Oh, sorry.
what something you download
It's okay. This is like software stuff.
software
Software stuff. Don't worry. This one here, and then. So we just do the software stuff here. So, okay. So we're gonna start with this. All right. So don't worry about what I did over here. Just keep just use this one. Okay. And yeah, we're here right now. We are here. Okay. Can I sit down? Okay, we are here. Okay. All right, so can I see? Okay, you need this favicons over here.
I just sent inside, but don't have anything to change. I don't know why.
I don't know why. Oh, because you haven't unpacked it yet. You have to break it down. It doesn't work if you don't unpack it. Yeah, it works now. Okay. And can you change it to favicons and then saved? Okay, okay. I'll be with you, but yours not working yet.
Which one?
But yours not working yet. You haven't saved it yet. Saved. Save this file, please. Control S. Control S. No. Cancel. Click here. Control S. There you go.
Oh.
You have to do Control S. Okay, click here. Click here. Click here. And then click here. Click here. Somewhere. Make it active. Oh, you have to change it to favicon too. Can you change it to favicon? Favicon. And then the dot. Okay, I'll be with you. Save. Control S.
Save.
S. Okay, now check out your website. Where's your website somewhere here? There you go. See? It changes now. Okay. I'll be with you soon, okay? Can I see your friend? You have trouble? Can I go in, please? Okay. You got it? Nope. You cannot make it. Can I see? Okay. Okay, there are typos in here. You forgot this one. And then you have to save. You haven't saved it yet. Can you Control S? Okay, check out your web.
My web is.
Okay, hold on. One at a time? Not yet? Okay. Can I see? Okay, so there's something wrong in here. So I think you might mess things up. So let me see. Okay, so that's the original one. Okay, and then if I change to favicon, save. You know why? There's nothing in here. Okay, so you need to extract it. There you go. Works. Okay. Oh, can I see? Can I go in? Okay. Yep. Can I see? First, you have to save it.
Oh.
It's not working yet because wrong file. Not this one. You need this guy over here. There you go. Okay, I think you have some problem with it right here. No?
Black.
It's black. Okay, that happened to me today. Like the other time for the whole semester, I don't have that problems. So I blame the website. I don't blame you. Okay, but let's see if you get all the you haven't got all the black yet. So let's make it black. Okay. My wife would like this. Oh, okay. You actually got it already. So I blame the website, that web. Okay, so it's not your fault. Okay, it never happened to me before. But I tested with the emoji. It actually works. So if you change to emoji favicon, but you don't have to do it now because we can move on to something more fun. This one very, very small point. You got it? Okay. Let's move on. Okay, if you didn't get this one, it's okay because it's not that important. Just one logo on the website. Okay. Okay, let's move on to something more fun. Okay, next step is we're going to clear everything. We're gonna reset the whole thing. Okay, so Do this with me. First, I'm going to try to find the index, well, not index, but go to source, and then go to index.css, okay, this file, and select everything in this file, and delete it. We're going to reset the whole thing, and then save it. Okay, I see you guys forgot to save it. Please save it, Control S, okay? So first thing, the next thing is app.css. So all the CSS file, you can delete it, like that, okay? And saved it too. Okay, so once you saved it, then you can go back to your website and see that it now become really, really bland, okay? Because all the styling is gone. Okay, so that's good. And the last thing is I'm going to go to app.jsx. Okay, so so notice the extension. There is CSS and there is JSX. So I want to go to CSS and clear everything. Okay, to files. But then for the JSX part, this one is a little bit more special. Okay, so first I'm gonna delete everything in the app.jsx, right? But I don't save it yet. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the code from page 13. I'm gonna copy what's in the box. Okay, copy and then paste it in here. So you can do Control V when you paste it in VS Code. Okay, no need to use that right-click tricks anymore. Okay, and then saved it. Okay. So again, one more time, your index.css should be blank, your app.css should be blank, and then your app.jsx should look like this. It's on page 13. If you ever wonder where I got this thing, go to my website here. For those who just came in, I go to this website and I go to topic number 2, and then I can grab, on page 13. Okay, we're going to this part, React application. Go to page 13 and then grab the stuff, paste it in the app.jsx. Okay. Okay, all right, so if you're done, it's time to actually write something on the page. Okay, so I'm going to put it side by side like this. Okay, and before we even start, I want you to check this with me. Okay, if I were to go into this little empty tag over here and I give it some space, right? If I type anything in here and I saved it, it should appear on the other side. Okay, I want to make sure that you get this behavior first, because if not, then I need to help you. Okay, so anything that goes between that empty tag, and then when you saved it, you should see the change right away. So check that with me if you get this behavior before we go on. Okay. Okay, again, anything between the empty tag should appear on your web right away. Right away, okay? Can I see something? Oh, you got it. You need to save. You need to save this.
Oh.
That's why it looked different. Now it's over here. Yes. Okay, I want to clear. For you too, I think you forgot to save it. You need to save this one. Can you save? Yes. Mm-hmm. It doesn't show. Oh, okay. That's because you put it at the wrong place. Okay. It should be between. There you go. It's not even like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually your is gone.
Oh, my inner.
Your web is gone.
Oh, it is. Oh.
Yeah, for some reason it's gone. Okay.
This one?
Yeah, you forgot to save it. Can you save it? Control S. Cancel and saved. Okay, you need to clear index.css. Clear this one and saved. Clear. Clean all. Delete all. Including this one and saved. There you go. See? Okay, can I see? Okay, you haven't saved anything. Can you save it? Control S is your friend. Okay. Okay. But this part in particular, this one, can you click here? You need to copy my code from page 13. Okay, cmu.to. Can you bring it in? Bring it up again. CMU. Here. Type it in here. CMU.to / W T T N R 6 8. Yes, that's the one. Okay, this one, page 13. Okay, copy this one, paste in, no, this one only. Paste into app.jsx. That one, can you Control V? Okay, can you save it? There you go. It's all gone, right? Now we're gonna place something between the empty tag. Place your cursor, yeah, and then just type stuff like that. Can you save and see if it comes up? There you go. That's what I want. You got it, right? Okay. Okay, you need some help here? You guys good? Okay, pretty good. Okay, you need to save it. You forgot to save. Save meaning it's Control S. No. You have to do it here.
I saved already.
No. You see the white dot?
Oh.
No saving. Yeah, and then this one too. Control S. S. And S. Okay, there you go. You guys are the new generation because I grew up with Control S built into my muscle memory. So I don't have any problem doing one hand. You know, you guys have to do two hands. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Next stop is we are going to do this. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? This is fun. Okay. So actually, we're gonna start building our website one more time. So I'm gonna delete this. Okay. And I'm gonna write something like h1. If you still remember, h1 is the HTML tag, right? Welcome. I got welcome. Right? And you might notice that this one looks, quite similar to last time when we was writing HTML. Okay. And p tag, paragraph tag, right? My name is like that. Okay. This one looks like HTML, right? But actually it's not, okay? This one is still JavaScript. This is behind the scene. This is actually like JavaScript coding. It's just hiding it for you so that it just appears to look like HTML. Okay, so that's a special syntax so that, as we grew up with HTML, we don't get to, we get pretty familiar with something that looks like this, okay? So you can pretty much just, do your website like last time, okay? For example, I can do my favorite food with H2. right? And I get a list, unordered list, with the list which is pizza and rice. Okay. And then maybe I have my pet. And then in here, you know what? I'll just grab my image, an image from somewhere. But I'll let you work on your stuff for now. Okay, and for this might be kind of fun, like last time. I'm gonna go to pexels.com and grab a dog picture. Okay, maybe this guy. I'm get bored. I do this every week. I'm gonna get new pictures. Okay, this guy, good. Copy the image link, right? Remember, the link that you copy needs to end with the image extension. Okay, so I'm gonna go for image, right? And then this one, I don't need it. Okay, I'm gonna go for source equal that. Okay, and then I'm gonna say my width equal 250 pixel. Okay, and then right away I get something that looks like this. Okay, not too bad, huh? And you are going to find out very quickly that if you make mistakes, for example, you forgot the enclosing brackets, it does not work anymore. Like it will keep yelling at you. So because this one, it's the coding like in the real programming language. So you gotta get the syntax right. Okay, so it's more stringent than last time. So if you're ever running into red squiggly lines, you can let me know. Yep, you can run into that very quickly. Okay, you have to get it exactly right. And then it has to be in quotes, not in curly braces. Quotes. And you need the ending quotes. There you go. Save. Okay. I don't think. Okay. Can you copy one more time? Can you show me how you copy one more time? Okay. Copy this one. Image link. No. Copy image link. Okay. 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 So your stuff's gone for some reason. Okay. Okay, so this is a working one. Let me just help you formatting things. Okay. Okay, and actually you even need to do this. Okay, now it comes back. So I will start with each one for you. Like there. Okay, so p tag. Okay, and then things like that. Okay, so and then you keep doing it. Okay. Okay, and now you get error. So this is like programming error. So let me do that for you. You need to do that. It has to have an enclosing, and I don't know where this one comes from. Okay, so you're so this one doesn't work because it does not end with the JPG. So Google image does not work. So Pixel works. Go to Pixel. Go when you copy the link. This link doesn't work because it does not end with JPG or PNG. So you gotta go to a website called Pexel, Pexel.
here.
Well, actually, any image hosting website will work. So like Unsplash will work, but I'm not familiar. Let's try. Click one. Okay, you need to do image address. Okay, and can you paste in here? Okay, this one probably doesn't work because it's not ending. So this one doesn't work. So better to Pexel, Pexel. That one works. Not here, in Google. Pexel. Okay. Now you choose one image. It's okay, just search for it. Okay, click at the one. Okay, and then you're gonna do this one. And then replace it. Okay, so notice that it ends with JPEG. That's what I want. Okay. Okay, now you can save and see your stuff. It's be super huge. So notice that I have width, right?
Yeah.
Width is gonna contain it.
This place is inside.
Width is it's inside here. So okay. Also, actually, you can do something like this. You can type here.
I don't know how
How do I get this? Okay, let me show you. Okay, you need the image like that. Okay, and then you go to Pexel. And you just type random stuff. For example, like dog. Wait, I cannot. Okay. Okay, so for example, this guy, I just do copy image link and I paste it in here. Okay, but now your docs will be too big, right? So that's why I put the width in here. So I'll let you do it. The width part contain your image size. Okay. Okay. You have a lot of typos in here, so let me just. You have to go back. Well, okay, you put it in the wrong file. That's why. Okay, so hold on. Can I sit down?
Okay, sure. Sorry.
Can I sit down? Oh. Can I sit down? Oh, okay. There you go. Okay, so now it works. Okay, so let me just do something like this. Okay, and then not this one. Okay, so if you want to put like stuffs in here, then you can do like that. Okay, so like this guy, I can do like copy. Oh, this is in Thai. Okay, never mind. I'll just do it for you. Okay, that one, and then maybe like I'll just do width. Okay, so you have something on your webs like that. Okay, so you can keep putting stuff in here if you want. Okay. Okay, you're good. Okay. Okay, I need to start from the beginning. Okay, can you sit? Can I sit?
ลองปรับดูแล้วเป็นแบบ ก็เป็นแบบลิงก์ไม่แบบมันจะต้องเป็นล็อบบี้ลิงก์เนี่ยล็อบบี้อีเมจลิงก์อ่ะ ทำไมเราต้องใช้ JavaScript อยู่แล้ว
Because it's how people get paid. If you want to get paid, you use this. You just want your own stuff, use the one last time. That's all. Okay, so I can just starting like this. Get paid. Okay, and you can see that I already got stuff in here. So if you type something here, it's something here happens. So you can kind of type the thing that I don't need to copy. Just type something. Make sure that you can type something and something appear over here. You need to save it. Control S is your friend. Okay, so I think that's, we don't need to recreate everything you did last time, but just kind of get the feeling of, you know, how we would construct the layout and then the content of the page. It looks like it's very similar to what we had before, okay? So that is the HTML part. So how about the CSS part, right? I haven't told you how I style my stuff, okay? So for the CSS part, we are going to go to page number 15. And if you notice, there's going to be one line you need to do. So one line, import, okay? We're going to import app.css like this, copy, and I'm going to paste it here at the top. That's all. Okay, so all you need to do is to get the import statements in here and then save it. Okay, and now check this thing out. If I go to my app.css, okay, and like last time, if I were to do like body, background color, red, my stuff become red. Like this is like CSS from last time, but it's just a different, you know, like set template for setting boilerplates. Okay. So confirm with me that this one happened to you. I just want you to see how it works. You're going to do a lot of copy and paste, but show me that you can change your background color like this. Okay, there are two things you need to do. You need to have the import statement, okay, on top of your app.jsx, and then you can start writing CSS in app.css file. Okay. Using for real. I have this guy over here. Okay, I want to see color. Good job. Wait, yeah. Okay, very good. Does it have to be red? Just any color. Why? It's too big. Okay, width you misspell. Okay, let's move on to this one. So I'm gonna say import, and then this one, I'm just gonna do body, and then background color red. There you go. Okay, how about you? You got red? Not changing. Saved, and then saved. Yes, saved too. There you go. See all the save. For you, how about you? Body, type body, body, and then open curly braces. Open curly braces.
Open
The curly braces. Okay, inside type background, and then stop right there. Hit tab, and then type red. Or just click something or type red, click and then saved. Control S. Doesn't work. Go back here. Can I see this one? You forgot the import. Okay, can you show? Show me this one. You forgot this statement import. Okay, can you go to my my copy this one, paste it on top. On top, click at, give it a space. No, not here. On top, very top. Just hit enter one more time. Okay, and then on top, saved. Okay, now go back to your site. Should work. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this one. Okay, you need to import. So you go to my, can you copy this one, paste it here. Okay, and then you need to save it. Okay, now can I see my app.css? Okay, can you type body, B-O-D-Y? Okay, and then open the curly braces, this one. Shift, press shift too, okay? And inside, can you type background, B-A-C-K? Okay, stop right there, hit tab. Okay, and you click one color, just pick one color. Okay, and you save, can you save? Okay, let's check out your web. There you go. Oops, sorry. My bad. Okay, you're good? No harm. Are you good? Okay, all right. Okay, so everyone got it to work. Okay, so we don't need to spend time here because that's not the point of today. So if you want, you can keep it really, really beautiful like this, or you can use my code to make it modernized. You can modernize it from my code. Okay, so you can go to the other page and you can copy stuff that I have here. Okay, if you want to see how it looks in a more modernized way, copy, and then you may replace your stuff here. Okay, you can do both. I have both pages. Okay, so you can copy the other. So there are two examples. Just put them right next to one another. Okay. Okay, so basically I'm just do like a basic syntax so that it looks somewhat less plain. Okay. Something like that. All right. So we're not gonna spend too much time in here. Okay. All right. But what I think the bigger part for today is actually it's gonna be the JavaScript parts. Okay. So I'm gonna go back to my app.jsx one more time. Okay. And I have a problem with this because you know what? I want to show my age. Okay. So let's say right today, actually now I'm 43 years old. So I can say I am 43 years old. Okay. But you know what the problem with writing something like this is that next year, if somebody visits my website, I'm always going to be 43 years old. But this number had to change every year So how do I make my content dynamics? And this is the part where JavaScript can help. Okay. So I want you to go to the other page here. Okay. So can you copy this part? Okay. So page 18. And there's going to be some code. I'll explain it later. Okay, can you copy first just the top blocks? Okay, and we're gonna paste it in. Okay, so let's check this one out. There is a place I want you to have before the return statement. Okay, so just expand return statement. Okay, and then I'm gonna paste it here. Okay, so notice that my code actually leaves between the top part. This is called the function declaration. And this is a return statement. So this is where you can put your logic of some sorts in here. Okay? And you don't need to know JavaScript to read this one, right? I'm saying that this is my birth year. I was born on 1982. So why don't you put your birth year in here? Okay? And then the next thing is I'm declaring another variable called the current year. Okay? And this part is actually a way to get the year of today. So current year. So this is dynamic. Okay, so this one is going to get the new, the most updated current year every time this web page is visited. Okay, and then my age is simply just the current year subtract by my birth year. Okay, so with this codes in here, actually my age will always be correct. Okay, so right now I have a way to calculate my age dynamically, but I want to display this number on my website, right? So right now, if I was to do like this, nothing's gonna change because this number 43 here is called hard coded into my webs, right? So I want to change this into age. Okay, so the way that I will do this is, so first, let me show you this. If I want to put this thing in here, right? I want to replace this with this. If I just simply do this age here, okay, in hope that it will hopefully put my age in here, okay. So let's just think about this. If I were to do this, right? I hope that it will put my real numbers in it, right? So if I saved, and then I look at my website again, you will see that it's actually not doing what I want to do. Okay, so I want this thing to be the number, but right now it's still a text, right? So this one doesn't work, and you can kind of understand why, right? Because JavaScript, like there's no way for the code to know that this age is supposed to be a number, like it's just a string, right? So there's a special syntax for you to interpolate the number into it. So I'm gonna put the curly brace around it. And that one is going to tell the code or the engine that, you know what, this part, this is not normal text. You are supposed to get the value of the variable and put them in this place. Okay? So right now, if I were to go back into my page, you can see that actually I am 44 years old now. I actually lost count of my age because I'm, when you are 40s and you never really keep track of your age anymore, right? So yeah, I don't even realize that I'm actually 44. So yeah, something like that, right? So, and then again, you can kind of imagine that if I were to change my birth year into something else, like 2000, right? My age will actually change into something else. Okay, so this is where the JavaScript shines, right? Because you need something dynamic, and this is like a prime example of that, right? Okay. So I'm gonna be real. I'm actually 44, so it looks quite old. Okay. Okay, you got it? So I want your birth year, so the actual age for you. Okay, so the next thing is, remember last time we were doing like click and something happened on the page? Okay, you can also do that too with a very, very concise syntax. Okay, so like this. Why don't we go to page number 19 and we'll just copy it here. Okay. And then you can place this one at the end of your document, okay? And pay special attention where you put it, okay? The rule for this is that you have to have this thing and this thing at the top level always, okay? You cannot put anything outside this one. See, it's going to give me the red wiggle lines, right? You have to put your content between that empty tag always. Okay, so when you place your content at the end, make sure that it's still inside your empty tag. Okay, that's a very common mistake. Okay. Okay, again, if I were to collapse this, like see all of my content is still inside that empty tag. So that's the rule. Okay. And if you do it correctly, if you go back here, then I can get something happen like last time. Remember? Something dynamic, something that responds to the click. Okay? Okay. So, it's still using JavaScript, but the framework allows me to do something very, very concise. You remember last time we have to make another file, have to do the script tags, and then you have to do a bunch of code. I write a lot more. This one achieve the same thing with just one line. So that's kind of like the framework benefit of using framework. You get some conciseness in how you code it. Although you need to learn it. Okay, so that's the downside to it. But this part super easy, right? And if you want to change the text, feel free to change it. Okay, this part you can change the text, save, and you can click at the buttons again to see if the new text comes up. Okay, so that's the dynamic events. Okay. Another thing that we can do is we can actually make that counter. You remember, like this website, when you first spin it up, you get the button that you can increment the counter. Let's do something like that too. Okay, it's called the state variable. Okay, so this part is a little bit more involved, but if you just copy and paste with me, it should work. Okay, so first I want you to copy the first line, just the first line. First line. Okay, and we're gonna paste it in here at the top, at the very top. Okay, first line, go to the very top. Okay, you don't have to save. You can save or you don't have to save. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Next stop is I'm gonna copy this line. Okay. So notice that I don't copy the function because you already have that line. I'm just showing you where to put it. That's all. Okay. I only need this line. Okay. I'm gonna copy. And notice where I place it. I place it under the function declaration. So under the function apps, right? So I'm going to go back to my code and notice that this line is where I put it, right? I put it below, like that. Okay? And the last step is I'm going to check this thing out, okay? Again, I don't need the empty tag. I already have the empty tag. You don't need it. You just need the stuff in between. Okay, so this part is where I want it. I only want the two lines that in the empty tags. Okay, I copy, and then I'm gonna place it in my code one more time. But this one, I'm gonna place it at the very bottom. Okay, keep in mind that when you place it at the bottom, make sure that it's still inside that empty tags. Okay, and if you did everything correctly, then you should get something that actually incrementing. Okay, so let's make that happen first, and then I'll explain what just happened. Okay, but now you have something like counter basically. Okay, let me show you one more time the whole thing, because this one I know that there's a lot of things to follow. Okay, so I'm gonna delete this one and also delete this one. Okay. Okay, so first step is I'm gonna go to first line, import, right? First line, go to the very top. Okay. Next stop is just this line only. Okay, const something something. This one go below the function declaration. So function declaration is this one, app, function, app. I'm gonna give it a space and then I'll just put it in here. And the last one, this is inside the empty brackets, the empty tags. Okay, so just this two line. and then I'm going to place it. Make sure that I'm inside the empty tags. Okay? And then I should be able to see counter. Yay. Okay, I'll just leave it here. I'll just leave it here. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done, okay? So stay with me. I want to see counter. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, I keep clicking, man. Okay.
No, just for which one is not side? It's for this one, right?
I want to do this one. This one. Okay, this part go at the top. This line. One line only.
So why like any?
One line go to the top. Oh, you haven't saved anything, so please save it too, okay?
Yeah, just
Okay.
for
Okay, so this line go to the beginning.
this one, right?
No. This one's okay. I want you to do this one first. This one is more fun. This one go at the top.
Okay.
This line go at the very top. That's fine. Just leave it here. But next one, I want this line.
This line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goes under function. Go to line number 4. So make the space for line number 4. So hit enter, and then paste it. Okay. And then this part, just do this 2 line only.
This two lines.
This 2 line only. Okay.
Two lines.
Okay, I want it to go in. Okay, can you place the cursor at 17, at the end of 17, right here, placed here, and then save. Okay, and then save and saved. Okay, now check out your web. Here you click. There you go.
Was that finished the year?
Let's just finish the year. Okay, the year is good. Okay, so I want you to do this one.
因为其实后面差不多应该都发小礼物。
This part. Okay, so this one goes to here. This part goes here, and this part
每天训一灯牌，对吧？
goes here.
然后再加上
Okay. Check this one out. Okay, works. Okay. Works. Works. Yes. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. 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 I'll help you. I'll be with you soon. Works. Okay. Can I sit down, please? That's it. Okay. Okay, yours good too. Yours good too. Can I sit down? Oh, actually, maybe S. Oh, doesn't work. Line number 24. Where is it? Okay. Current. Oh, okay, so this one. Okay, got it. Wrong. Typo. Okay, you can click. Everyone's good. Okay. All right, so that's very good. Now, okay, let's imagine. So actually, if you want to learn React or anything like this to build the actual thing, that's a whole semester of class, okay? But let me show you how I work with this, okay? So I'm gonna take this liberty to show you like the actual thing that I was working on. Okay, so I was working on this project where I want to have user upload evaluation. So let me show you this. It's kind of cool. So okay, so this is actually the site that I'm working on like right now. Okay, so I'm building a site for a student to log in. Okay, oh, actually, maybe I don't have the usernames in here. Actually, I did. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's there's some I need to turn this one off first. Let me show you this. Okay, so. Okay, so I don't need this one, and I don't need, and I want this one. There you go. Okay, so let me try again. So this website is for students to upload evaluation form, so I can do sign out and sign in, right? And then once we sign in, then the user can upload this, the evaluation. So I have a problem where I want the student to evaluate the course, but then they don't do it. So I'm forcing them to do, because if they want to see the score in my class, so not your class, my class, they have to upload the evaluation form, because I'm forcing them to. For example, I can do like this, right? And then if they upload the wrong file, then I don't allow them to see my score. So I'm using the text extraction for the image, and then I'm testing if they're actually using the right image or not. Okay, so something like this is where React shine. Like the things that they're using, I'm using right now, but you know, it allows me to write something that has this interactive UI where things gonna keep happening and things like that. So for example, if I were to do it, then you can see that it looks somewhat like what you just did. So for example, I have this one, home, okay? It looks the same, right? It also have apps in here, and then it has some stuffs in here, which, you know, it looks more complicated, but in the end, I'm just writing the same thing that I did. But I was able to build, you know, like an apps like this. If I were to have to do this in the actual JavaScript, like vanilla JavaScript, it would be too much work. So the framework actually helped me make things in a more concise and then manageable way. Okay, so I use it on a regular basis, and the actual professional developer also use it too. Okay, so that's kind of the example. Okay, so but for me, I want you to deploy this, and then we can go. Okay, so you have the incredibly very beautiful website, right? Let's deploy this thing. Okay, so first thing is we have to build it first. We have to build it. Okay, so I want you to come to your VS Code one more time, and if you see your terminals in here, right? Can you terminate the process? We're gonna do Control-C. Remember, if we want to turn off the server, we're gonna do Control-C. Make sure that you can type something, okay? And the command that we can type is npm run build. Okay? Can you run this command for me, please? Okay? If I run it, then you will see that it's going to start doing something. And if you can run it successfully, you should see something like this. What I'm doing is that I'm converting all of my assets into something that you did last time. You remember? When you are deploying a website, you need three things: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. What do we have here? you have HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. That's all you did. So 3 files, that's all you need to deploy this website, okay? And the location of it is actually in this folder, okay? So if you haven't built your website, then you will not see this folder. It's called the distribution folder. Okay. Let me know if you still, okay, let me show you one more time. Okay, in order to build your website, you need to turn off the server, Control C, okay, and npm run build. Enter. It will build your web into 3 files. That's all you need. Well, I mean, technically you need assets too. Okay. Next stop is we're gonna go to our good old friend Netlify. And hopefully this time you already have your account over there, right? Can you log in? Like that. Netlify. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going because some of you, if you finish now, you can go first. Okay, so I'm gonna need the first. You can be the first round. Okay, so what you can do is we are gonna go to add new projects. I'm gonna go to deploy manually. Okay, so hopefully you can find this button somewhere, deploy manually. Okay, and the last thing you need to do for me is actually to drag the folder. And the folder that I want, it's going to be in with project and this folder, this in here. Okay, so notice if you haven't built your project, you will not see this dist folder. Okay, so let me show you. I'm going to drag this folder inside, okay, and I'm good to go. Okay, there you go. And if you show me your website with a link from Netlify, you can sign in your attendance and you can go. How about that? Okay, so let me show you one more time. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I can build my project first. Okay, so npm run build. Okay, if you haven't had this folder, then you need to build it first. Okay. Next step is I'm going to go to my Netlify. And if you already have some project, your dashboard would look like this. Okay? I'm going to go to new project and deploy manually. And then the location that you want to drag it in, it's actually going to be your with project. That's going to be on your desktop. And then dist folder, this folder, like that. And you're good to go. Okay, so I will help you, all of you, but I just wanna get the first round of people finish up first, okay?